Welcome back. The International Pentecost Holiness Church in Zuurbekom said it's worried about more individuals claiming to be the rightful heirs to the run of the church. The Zuurbekom Branch says the move is denting its reputation. It's challenged Michael Sandlana from IPHC Jerusalem to undergo DNA testing to prove that he's indeed the biological son and the rightful heir to the late leader, Clayton Modise. Since Modise's death in 2016, there's been a tussle over who should take over those reins. Our reporter, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, has those details.
The IPHC Church has, of course, just concluded its 30th annual graduation and Thanksgiving ceremony, which on particular days, such as, the Youth Day celebrations, it focuses on celebrating some of the young people and, of course, the elder who've graduated, sending a strong message about the importance of education within the church as well. Today, various, officials from government were here, especially the Deputy Minister in the Presidency as well, and, of course, Deputy President and currently acting President of the Republic of South Africa, Paul Mashatile, who gave also a keynote address encouraging young people to continue with the stride of pursuing their education studies, and of which will then subsequently lead to the growth of the economy in terms of transforming that education into skills as well, which is quite crucial in the country. But let me just chat to the church. Joining me now, of course, is Mr. Wesi as well, just regarding some of the issues still underlying here at the church. Mr. Wesi, thank you very much for chatting to us. Maybe let's start the fact with it's a good thing that we see young people, graduating and, of course, celebrating, and the church celebrating those achievements as well. But there's still that underlying issue of the tussle over who should take over the reins of the church.
Yes, indeed, there is such a tussle which is before the court as we speak. As you are well aware, in February we were before court, and we made an application that the judge should be recused. And we based that on Rule 37(5)(a), which dictates, outlines specifically that if you were a judge in a judicial case management, you cannot preside in the case. So we brought that before the judge, Judge Patlani J, and unfortunately, Judge dismissed our application with cost. We further went on and made an application for her recusal, basing it on an affidavit that was commissioned by a peace officer, an officer of court, and a certain advocate, who in his affidavit, which is even before the Judicial Commission, wherein he stated that an attorney, Mr. Twala, Sifiso Twala, who is an attorney of record of Michael Sandlana, bribed the judge, the same judge, Judge Patlani. And on the basis of that, we felt we were not comfortable with her deciding our case. So we also said she should recuse herself, but unfortunately we also lost that with costs. And as it is, we made an appeal with the Supreme Court of Appeal. So we are waiting for that to unfold.
And what will this determine if it does not go in your favor?
Well, if it does not go in our favor, well, we will have no option but to appear before the court still and proceed with the succession battle. But we remain absolute and we remain confident that we have all the facts to prove that our case, that indeed our comforter, His Grace, FLG Modise, is indeed the rightful heir to the throne. We even challenge Michael Sandlana to also, as the family has requested him, to please do a DNA test to prove that he's indeed the father, the son to the deceased MJ, the father of our comforter, FLG Modise.
Why are you of the view that he's not the father? Is there anything which you believe, or he's not the son of the father? Is there anything you believe that the church that's been run in Brits is not a legitimate church that many of the members should be attending?
Yes, of course. We cannot make an allegation that we cannot substantiate. Remember, they stood before the congregation here. We've got video clips to prove that, wherein they said there's a DVD and a video, wherein the deceased, the predecessor, the deceased MJ Modise, was bestowing him as the rightful comforter of the church, and that there's a will that he disposed of, wherein he chose him to be the successor of the church.
What's the next step forward? I believe there was also a case which was before the courts recently. What's the next step forward for the Zuurbekom branch as well?
Yes, look, that case is case number 2023-05-1479, wherein a certain Rosina Modise appeared before the court. I think it was on Tuesday last week, also claiming to be the rightful heir. You know, people are taking advantage, and this is bringing the church into disrepute. That is what is really worrying us as a church, worrying our comfort as a church. She also claimed to be an heir to the throne. Fortunately, I must commend the decision that was taken by Honorable Judge Khumalo J, wherein he dismissed the case with costs. So everybody claims to be the comforter. Look, after all, they don't have the interest of the church at heart. They don't worry that the church is dragged in the mud because they have their own personal interest. They don't have the interest of the church and this congregation at heart.
Thank you very much. That was one of the officials, of course, from the IPHC Church, who says that it's quite concerning that there are still those coming forward claiming to be the rightful heirs of the church as well, claiming that they are the sons or the daughters of the previous priest or leader of the church as well. And what it is, we are seeing these battles unfolding in the court of law, where the IPHC Zuurbekom branch is still saying that they are the legitimate church.